has been billed the greatest fight in women's boxing history. Christy Martin, with an aggressive style, single-handedly put her sport on the map in the 1990s. But does this 14-year pro have what it takes to beat a fighter now considered the face of women's boxing? Laila Ali, daughter of the greatest fighter of all time. With her confidence and aura surrounding the Ali name, Laila believes she is the greatest, and her record speaks for itself. 15 fights, 15 wins.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
The coal miner's daughter. In her 14 years of boxing, there have been 45 victories, 2 defeats, 31 wins by way of knockout. With numbers like these, Christy has every right to believe the title of the greatest really belongs to her. So, will it be Laila? Will it be Christy? Will it be the pioneer of the sport, the one who made everybody first pay attention? Or will it be the future of the sport, the one who will take this game to an entirely new level?
Robinson standing straight up, she's on her way down.
I don't know what the coal miner daughter thinks she gonna do to the daughter of the greatest.
Biggie, 3 right hands to the body.
You know, sometimes I've been very disrespected by Laila Ali and her team.
Christy Martin is out of her mind.
They appear to be mortal enemies. Nowhere was that more evident than at the first 2 news conferences back in July. With confidence brewing and adrenaline pumping, both got a chance to talk about the disrespect they felt for the other. The opportunity also provided warnings of things to
There
come.
was a storm here last night, but trust me, there's going to be a storm and a half here on August 23rd. They make it sometimes sound like I'm fighting Muhammad Ali.
But my father and I, we have the same build. Our style is very similar because we have the same build, and we're going to fight smart, we're going to fight tall, and we're going to box.
She's not Muhammad. She hasn't proven that she's the greatest fighter out there. And the only way she can prove herself is to take care of Christy Martin.
Everybody knows.
But when it came time for Laila to come to the podium and give her prediction of the fight, it turns out that Christy wasn't ready to stop talking.
She challenged me. Christy Martin doesn't have any respect for me. It's fine. You don't have to respect me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to appreciate anything about me. If you think she's bad enough, get in there with someone on my side, my skill level.
Laila, you should shut up now.
Because even if you did, I would beat you down anyway. But you ain't saying nothing anyway.
Back up.
No, you stood up to me.
Things then got heated, and even with no ring of referees in sight, both women felt, why wait for August? Even as cooler heads prevailed, though, a glimpse of the battle that will happen tonight could be seen.
You keep dreaming, little mama.
I'm the now, I was the past, and I'm the present. I'm the future. I'm everything about women's boxing.
One thing about me is I will fight anybody who wants to fight me that comes up to my weight.
She hasn't felt my power, and she hasn't seen my speed.
For Christy Martin, her time in the gym has made her the fighter she is today. With her husband and trainer, Jim Martin, at her side, she has become the top female welterweight of the last decade. But will it be enough? This 35-year-old who stands 5 feet 4 must take on a woman 10 years younger than she is, who stands a full 6 inches tall.
I know how to work around that. Side-to-side movement, get inside, we're equal. Actually, inside, I have the advantage, and that's where I'll be, is inside.
If she thinks she's bad enough to come up to my weight and get in there and try to rumble with the big girl, then we're gonna let her.
They have one common opponent, Christine Robinson. Christy fought her 5 years ago. And for Martin, it was no problem stopping Robinson in 10 rounds. Laila faced Robinson in March of 2001. Robinson held her own in the early rounds. But in the 5th, Ali had had enough and put her away.
This is a great opportunity. I mean, people are telling me, you know, you can't do it, she's too big, she's this, she's that. So it's just another obstacle that I want to cross before I retire.
She's been fighting for a long time. Christy Martin has a lot of experience.
Retirement for me is around the corner. 35 years old, this will be my 50th professional fight. It's like final accomplishment that I want to do before I go away.
I'm the woman on top, and they want what I have. This fight is important to me because I feel that a lot of, should I say, mainstream America, still, due to their ignorance of women's boxing, they don't really follow women's boxing and keep up with it. They think that Christy Martin is the best female fighter out there. She don't belong in the ring with me.
My biggest advantage over Laila is my heart. I'm willing to die in there. She doesn't understand how you have to dig down deep in that final round to come up with something. She'll learn that though.
Christy better just come in there and bring all that she has, and I don't want to hear any excuses after the fight. And as far as heart is concerned, the whooping that she's gonna take, she needs to have some heart. She's gonna need some heart. You know what I mean? But that heart does not stop you from getting knocked out.
Well, I'm glad she wants to get knocked out. That's real nice of her. I'm gonna win. I mean, no doubt. She knows it. I know it. We're just gonna fight so we can show everybody else.
Once you get in that ring with me, then I personally am offended. I don't need much motivation other than to see you slide up under them ropes and put them gloves up. That's it.
And welcome back, and the electricity is intense. High voltage fury as Christy Martin is already in the ring. The coal miner's daughter started fighting when she was in college, when she won a tough woman's contest on a dare. Since then, she became the most famous woman in boxing in a 14-year career in which she's fought on the undercard of several Tyson fights, as we said, fired the imagination of the public because of the way she could punch. Martin made the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now 35 years old, she's coming off a ragged win over Mia St. John last September. Martin says, "Don't believe what you saw then. This is now," and she is ready to pull a major upset, what would be one according to the odds maker. Christy Martin, 48-2-2 with 31 knockouts.
Well, let's see if there'll be any gameswomanship here with Laila maybe making Christy wait.
Well, Smitty, it doesn't really surprise me. She is making her weight. It is one-upsmanship. You know, we have watched these two women react to each other. We've talked to both of them about the other. And what's unmistakable is that Christy Martin and Laila Ali can't wait to tear into each other.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much feeling out process, Nick, at all.
Christy did talk about being patient. She talked about taking her time. But Smitty, the questions being smaller and older and maybe not stronger, to win a decision, you can't let any rounds not fall your way and not make it happen too early. And now Laila Ali is ready. She has the name, she has the looks, but she wants to be known not for her bloodlines or beauty, but the way she fights and the results she gets. The 25-year-old four-year pro has convinced most critics that she can flat-out fight. 15 fights, 15 victories, including her latest 2 months ago when she stopped Valerie Mahfoud inside 6. This will be 10 rounds, a distance she's never gone. But Laila Ali has made it clear that she believes she can't lose tonight. Ali says that she feels superior in every way. That overconfidence, says Christy Martin, will come back to haunt her. She says this won't even be her toughest test. Ali says there's no question that she's never been, though, in a more important fight of her career. If she didn't say it, we will, Smitty.
Now, you mentioned the fact Laila's never been the distance. Christy, her last 4 fights have been the distance. But she also, Christy hasn't scored a knockout in about 3 years. And Laila is predicting she's not only going to beat Christy, but be the first woman to knock Christy Martin out. She even gave us a round, or within 5, I think.
5, and she said it's not going to create pressure. If she doesn't, she'll just move on. But 2 words, Smitty, I think are key here. current reality. Where are they both at this time? And we will not know until they start swapping shots. As we look at Laila Ali, and I talked about beauty, not to say that Christy Martin isn't a pretty woman, but she's a flat-out fighter too. I didn't mean to disparage her in any way. Martin and Ali, and here is the tale of the tape.
Well, we'll see. We've spoken about the advantages of Laila Ali. You'll see him right here. She, of course, is 10 years younger, 6 inches taller, has 5 inches of reach, and of course, Laila normally walks around at about 68 to 70. She had to come down to 62. Christy's the heaviest of her career, but Christy does have the tremendous experience advantage. The rules for this IBA super middleweight title fight: no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. Only the referee can stop the fight. The scorecards they go to after 4 rounds, and the fighters cannot be saved by the bell in any round, Nick.
Wow, have we waited for this one? It's almost here. Laila trying to rev up the crowd from inside the ring. As we look at her now, an air of calm, an air of focus before they begin.
I'll tell you what, grab your Corona now.
And now to set the table on a momentous evening in women's boxing, the best yet. Let's go to ring announcer Ronnie Duncan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to put up or shut up, get down and throw down. Are you ready to do this? Then let's step to this. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our fight, we ask that you all stand for the greatest nation of all time, the United States of America, singing our national anthem, Katrina Washington, from Body Head Entertainment. That is the record label of the heavyweight and light heavyweight of the world, Roy Jones Jr., his record label from Pensacola, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Katrina Washington.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
She threw it down. One more hand for Katrina Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Corona World Class Boxing main event of the evening, coming to you from Biloxi, Mississippi, at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Tonight, Absolute Boxing presents Who is the Greatest? Ali against Martin. This bout is being brought to you by CSI Sports, the Grand Casinos of Mississippi, along with Perfect10.com, Punch Cigars, and also FightNews.com, and also Prize Fight Boxing. Corona, La Cerveza Masfina. Ladies and gentlemen, these bouts are sanctioned and approved by the Mississippi State Athletic Commission. Bill Lyons is your chairman. Tiffany Davis is your commissioner. Your doctors at ringside are Lance Bonds and Todd Poulter. Your timekeeper at the bell, Denver Anderson, and counting the knockdowns, Ryan White. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to put up or shut up. Get down and throw down. There's about to be a showdown. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Your judges for this contest are Keith Hughes, Elmo Adolph, and Paul Sita. Your referee for this contest is the Honorable Fred Steinwinder III. Now introducing these two ladies. We know about the latest. We'll find out who is the greatest. Someone will win and someone will lose. And that someone will have the Biloxi Blues. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first in the blue corner, wearing the white top with the black. She tipped the scale at 162 pounds. Her record, an outstanding one, a perfect one, 15 wins, no losses, 12 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the bloodlines run thick, and she's ready to put it down and throw it down. The current WIBA, the IWBF, and defending her IBA Super Middleweight Championship from Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, dynamic Laila Ali! Her opponent in the red corner, wearing the familiar colors of the white and pink. This young lady stepped on a scale at a strong and ready 159 pounds. Her record an outstanding one, 45 wins, only 2 losses, with 2 draws and 31 big knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, she is known as the greatest female fighter of all time, a 3-time world champion from Apopka, Florida, the coal miner's daughter, Christy Martin. 10 rounds of boxing for the IBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Ladies to the middle of the ring. Fred Steinwinder III will give the instructions.
Wait till we get some of them out the ring. Hang on, man.
Absolute boxing. We're going to find out who's the greatest. Ali and Martin.
Here, Laila. Hi, Christy. Look, ladies, you both received instructions in the dressing room. I told you what I expected of both of you. Don't make me have no decision in the fight, okay? Touch him up. Come out fight. Let's go.
Time to put up a shot, get down and throw down. It's about to be a beatdown.
You could cut the tension with a knife, I think.
I love that stare down.
You gotta wait for the cue. Y'all hang
That
on.
was one of the best ever. Let's see if this fight
Let's go.
can follow suit. Black and white is Laila Ali. Christy Martin in pink and white. And Ali out with a vengeance as Martin predicted. She got rocked, it looked, by a right hand and gets hit by another right. And they are slugging fiercely. And it's Ali trying to back up Christy Martin.
Break it up. Let's go.
No feeling out in this one.
I didn't think there would be.
No touching gloves, and neither did Christy Martin. She thought Ali would come out and try to overwhelm her. But let's see if the veteran composure will sink in and get her steady until she could put her offense in motion. Christy Martin, aggressive, tough, strong, proud, never off her feet.
Break it up. Step back. Let's go, please. Step back.
Laila Ali said she wants to stand tall and keep Martin at the end of her jab. and ring her bell with her power shots. Christy, on the other hand, Smitty said she thinks Laila's a little slow and not that powerful. But so far, the woman in black and white is hitting the mark and making this fight.
Christy doing a good job of utilizing the ring. She's fighting in and out, trying to land some body shots. Laila's also landed a couple decent body shots to Christy.
And I'm impressed with Christy Martin's ability to fight backing up and land some shots.
Now that's a good move by Christy. I don't think she does need to just stay on the inside. I think she should be in and out. Both fighters trading good. And Christy said that she was going to make Laila feel something that she's never felt. Despite being normally a smaller fighter, she thinks she punches harder than anybody Laila's ever faced.
Right hands by Ali, rapid fire, again and again and again. And Martin is in trouble. Fighting for her survival here at the end of the first round. Crowd on its feet, and why not?
Christy Martin was in a world of trouble at the end of that first round. She utilized all of her experience to hang on.
Laila Ali came on like a fan turned on full blast as we get ready for round two, but go to the corner now of Laila Ali.
Use your jab to back her up and then go up and
It was fireworks early and often from both fighters. You could see the intensity. Laila Ali with a tremendous combination. Christy trying to counter, landed some decent shots, but none of them moved Laila Ali.
Here are those right hands sinking in. Boy, but Christy really came and tried to push Laila Ali back from the opening bell. She said she's ready to go bell to bell, the best shape of her life. She is the smaller woman by perhaps 20 pounds, Smitty.
And normally, Laila can walk around at 170. Really, right now, Christy's landed some decent power shots, but they just don't seem to be moving Laila Ali. She's just too big and too strong, it appears.
And here comes Laila pressing forward and revving up her attack and hitting while they're on the break. So it's unrelenting on the part of Laila Ali. That overhand right is continuing to find a hole. Rocketing in, and here come the uppercuts. Martin's got to get off the ropes.
It's the most trouble I've ever seen Christy Martin face in a fight, even beaten by Anani. She's doing everything in her power just to hang in there with the much bigger, younger Laila Ali. Nice uppercut by Laila.
Laila with measured shots, hitting the mark, not ahead of herself, but her speed and her power are evident. And Martin is not able to punch back.
It's almost over.
Look at the look on Christy Martin's face. Fred Steinwinder III is looking closely, but Martin will go down blazing if she goes down at all. Laila backing off a little bit. Maybe she's punched out slightly.
I cannot believe the punishment that Christy's taken, showing us tremendous heart. Laila trying to catch her win for another onslaught. Remember, they're only 2-minute rounds.
These fighters going at it with astonishing intensity. Here comes Christy Martin.
Christy
as
coming
the
back.
caliber of what she's made of is coming out at the end of round two. There's no doubt she had her world rocked. But she is on her feet, blasting away, and now holding on before the bell.
Tremendous heart and character shown there by Christy Martin, who landed her best punches of the fight towards the tail end of that round.
Come on, boy. Listen to me. Bring this. Throw your mouth. Throw your mouth.
You see Laila landing combinations, lefts and rights, body and head, up and down.
How about the hand speed and hitting and holding there?
Very accurate. It's not like her father. It's a.
But
Christy, though,
the
had her
heart.
moments.
Absolutely sinking shots in.
And that's just the experience, all that great experience and determination.
Martin said she wants to rip the body of Laila Ali to open her up, but she has been under siege so far through 2 rounds. A blistering pace here in Biloxi for the face of women's boxing, and here comes Laila Ali. Throwing shots, coming forward, but Christy Martin seems to have found her composure. But can she take this rocket launcher attack as Laila Ali continues to drop bombs?
She can't get out of the way of the right hand of Laila. Laila needs to come underneath and throw some uppercuts. She just cannot get out of the way of Laila's right hand.
How does she discourage this onslaught, Smitty?
Well, I think what Christy's doing everything in her power to. Jabbing like that to the body, to the head, and make Laila throw something to make Laila think. It's the best. That looping right hand was the punch I thought would be the best for Christy.
Here we go as she pushes Laila Ali back with combinations to the head. Christy Martin full of fight, full of experience, but now she's taking a pounding in the corner as Laila Ali has driven her to her knees. She has never been off her feet until now.
And there's a lot of time left in this 3rd round, and look for Laila.
And the corner man was in. Cassius Green was in the ring. He could be in line for disqualification there. Laila Ali's corner man, and Fred Steinwinder caught it. A breather for Christy, but Ali closing in.
What determination by Christy Martin just to be in here. She's giving it her all, but she doesn't have much left.
Holding on now. Will she get out of round 3? How much punishment can she absorb? There's the jab as she tries to make something happen with a valiant effort to stay in this fight and stay on her feet.
It's going to be very difficult for Christy Martin to come out for another round. Would not surprise me.
Talking.
Stop it.
She's gonna quit any motherfucking way. All right, deep breath. Put water on her head. Keep doing it. Stay close. You don't need all. You gonna stop her anyway. All that jabbing shit.
Laila Ali all over Christy Martin, lefts and rights, battering Christy back into the ropes. Christy hanging on, takes a knee. Laila nearly finished her off in what was certainly a 10-8 round. Laila Ali building up a big lead.
Christy Martin, bloodied, battered, but up off her stool as we start the 3rd round. Neutral corners here as they want to clear the ring. And boy, Christy Martin could use the break.
I tell you, she's showing us a lot of grit. Christy's dedicating this fight to Steve Hands.
All right, the turnbuckle, the protector on the turnbuckle fell off. And that's where the delay is. Well, they've got it squared away. Christy Martin comes out winging shots. Head hunting now again. But it's Laila Ali out punching her, outgunning her. As the onslaught continues. Martin's got to hold on, really.
She just can't. She's just too small for Laila Ali.
But her heart won't let her try to get a breather as she collapses in the corner. And now we see the blood, and she's looking at the corner saying, perhaps I can't get it done this time.
She'll never make it through this round.
And that is exactly what she signaled to her corner. It is over inside of 4. And Laila Ali is the reigning champion of women's boxing with a commanding, convincing, accomplished performance over a real star of this game, Christy Martin, valiant in defeat, but knowing by the look in Laila Ali's eyes and the thunder in her punches that her time has come and gone. But again, to put it in perspective, Laila Ali outweighed her by a good 15 pounds, perhaps 20. That kind of firepower is something that Christy Martin couldn't cope with, something she had never seen before. And once again, to tell you, this is a woman who had never been knocked off her feet. And here we see cluster bombs dropping. Laila Ali said this fight wouldn't go 5 rounds, and she was right. Martin never stopped trying, but she did stop believing. If we could see her face as she looks into the corner and says she's had enough. And here we see father and daughter. Let's go to ring announcer Ronnie Duncan, who will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 48 seconds in round number 4. She wasn't talking no jive. She did it by 5. The winner by knockout, Laila "She Been Stinging" Ali.
God damn it, we paid the bill. Fucking show some respect.
I do not know what's going on.
Christy Martin's on her stool now. Now she's up, absorbing the worst beating of her career, a storied one. And at age 35, you wonder where she goes from here. There certainly are other fights on the docket, but they would have to be with smaller women. Laila Ali with an overpowering performance tonight. Smitty is with the winner now.
Who's the greatest?
I was the greatest before the fight, but I just want to say thank you to everybody watching, all my fans. I love you. I know a lot of people have seen me fight for the first time. I usually box a little, but today I had to jump on her because, for one, my outfit didn't come. I got this raggedy outfit on, don't even have my name on my shorts. Had to get out of this ring.
My advice would be to keep the outfit with the performance. Was this simply a case of too big, too strong, too fast, too young?
I'm definitely stronger, obviously, but Christy was tough. I cracked her in the early rounds. She was standing there. She definitely got a hard head, but she was cracking me too, but her punches weren't hurting me.
Well, let's look at the action and you describe it.
I was just swinging. I decided I wanted to just jump in and get on her because I sprained a muscle in my back. And I just didn't know if that was going to start hurting. I wanted to just jump on her, get out of there. And my dad also predicted a 4th round knockout, so I was trying to go on and make it happen for him.
Were you surprised, though, that she was able to take all the punishment that she did?
No, I wasn't surprised, because I've always said Christy Martin is tough. I said she didn't really have a whole lot of skill, but she's tough. I know she expected me to box, and I decided, like I said, to jump right on her.
What does this win do for women's boxing and for Laila Ali?
I think we had a good show tonight. It was promoted. I think Ann Wolf and Valley My Food put on a good show. As you can see, I could whoop both of them. I already whooped one of them. Ann Wolf's next. She won. Congratulations, because now you get to get your ass whooped by me.
And you see, Absolute Boxing put on the best female fights in the world.
And of course, Yaya, her
and
husband.
I want to tell all my family in Louisiana I love you.
So what is next?
Another beatdown. Ann Wolf's next.
Ann Wolf had a tough fight tonight with Valerie Mahfoud. She got stopped by before. She kind of redeemed herself. I don't know. It was very close. They went the distance. Maybe they need to do it again. Maybe not. If everything goes right, Laila will be fighting her next.
All right. Right now she is the greatest in terms of the female fight game. Laila Ali, one quick comment.
I'm having a live chat session on LailaAli.net on the 25th. So anybody who wants to come on there, log on to LailaAli.net. You can ask me all the questions you want personally.
All right. Back to Nick Charles at ringside.
Okay, Smitty, thank you very much. Christy Martin is back in her dressing room. Once again, a vanquished warrior. She never stopped punching, but she had to, in fact, stop believing that she had a shot to beat Laila Ali. 4 rounds and it's over. And Laila Ali now reigns supreme in women's boxing. Cassandra Henderson is with us now. Cassandra, it was everything it was advertised to be and more.
And a lot more, where Laila has sure shut up all of those critics out there, including a lot of us. I mean, she just gets better and better each time out. And she's just unbelievable now.
I think that's the key. I think you hit on it. I think it's her focus and her determination to get better. She just drinks up this game. Naturally, we can talk about bloodlines all we want, but you really have to want it. And this woman is driven to be the best, and now she is the best.
I don't think she has anything else left to prove. I mean, she has a lot of options outside of the ring, and I don't know. They say she can fight Ann Wolfe. I'm a big fan of Ann Wolfe's, but I think that would be a tough fight for Ann.
Well, it looks like nobody